Good morning. Welcome back. It is day 157 and it's the day before Summit Day. We just left the campground back down the road. Had that great campsite right on the water with a view of Katahdin. You saw some of those pictures this morning of the sunrise. Even though there's a cloud sitting right on top of the mountain, it's still so cool. But we had a good night there in the campground, slept really good. And now we are up walking, and we have a short little day, and we planned that by design, so that we wouldn't be rushed, so that we could get into Baxter State Park, get into the Birches hopefully, and kind of figure everything out with our permit and where we're going to keep our stuff and all of that stuff, and not be rushed. So we have about a 10-mile hike from the campground into Baxter State Park, and the area that they have for thru hikers is called the Birches, and I think it's just a campsite, a shelter and a campsite. And so that is where we're headed today. This thing is coming to a close, so it's pretty crazy. But man, it's been an amazing journey. I'll check in along the way and show you guys the sights. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you up the trail. All right, we just left the kiosk down there. We had to wait about 45 minutes because the ranger doesn't get there until 7. But we got all signed in for the Birches. There were 12. They allow 12 to sign in for the Birches, which is the thru hiker site in Baxter State Park. And there were 12 exactly of us hikers that showed up this morning there. So all 12 of us got into the Birches. Now, when other hikers show up after, if other hikers show up after or later on today, they will do everything they can to find them spots in Katahdin Stream campground or somewhere in Baxter to camp. But it's not a guarantee. So thankful that we were able to get there and be one of the 12. Or there are 3 of us, so 3 of the 12. But anyway, that's awesome. So we are now in Baxter State Park, and we have about 9 miles or so to get to the Birches. There's a ranger station there. We got to hand we had to fill out a little form. We got to hand that to the ranger there. They'll give us our permit, and then we'll be good to go up Mount Katahdin tomorrow morning. So crazy. But anyway, I'll check in later. See you up the trail. Check this out. Look at that. That's like a wave right here. Oh, that's cool. We just had to cross a stream back there that was a little precarious. The hiker in front of us fell trying to cross all the way into the water. Busted his head on a rock. Had a big, huge knot that popped out immediately. So that's not good. We did find a way across without getting wet feet, but hope he's okay. He hiked on ahead, so I guess he is. There's no easy day on the AT. Even a little short 10-mile hike to the Birches. No easy day. Alright, we're taking a little Blue Blaze over to check out Big Niagara Falls. And let's see what it's like. I'm a sucker for a waterfall, even if it means extra steps some days.
Can you imagine not being a swim like that?
Oh, look at that. Wow. All right, guys, is the end of the day. That's the privy for the Birches. We made it to the Birches several hours ago. We've kind of just been hanging out, resting. But this is the spot where they let through hikers stay in Baxter State Park. So we came in, got all registered with a ranger. You have to pay $10 to stay here, and did all that. Got our permit to go up Mount Katahdin tomorrow. So we are on track to summit Mount Katahdin tomorrow and touch that sign. So that is crazy. We just kind of been hanging out and trying to reflect, and it just is it's amazing. Like, it feels like it's been a long journey, but it also feels like it's flown by. So can't believe that it's here. Feels really weird But tomorrow is the day, so we're planning to get up early and go early. And it's a 5.5 mile hike up to the top, and then we're gonna go up the Hunt Trail, which is the AT, and then we're planning to come down the A-Ball Trail. So there's several ways up and several ways down, but the AT is the Hunt Trail, and then there are several ways you can come down, but we're gonna come down the A-Ball Trail. So that is the plan. Can't believe that this journey is coming to an end, but it is. Tomorrow's the day. So I hope you guys have had an amazing day. Obviously, I'll check in the morning, but I'll definitely see you up the trail.